Hello everybody, it's Daniel Camilleri here. Just wanted to shoot a quick video today. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but want to touch on a few points that people have been asking me, and that is, I'll do it in point form, and I'll start with the first one. So the first one is, I don't have the time to start an online business. Well, what do I say to that? I guess so. If you don't have the time to start an online business and create a life of time, financial and geographical freedom, don't you think it's time you start learning the skills so that you can create a life of freedom? Um, I always go back to the same analogy, and that is the gun to head analogy. So just imagine someone put a gun to your head and said, if you don't create an online business and give up 2 hours of your day to create an online business, we'll pull the trigger. Now, obviously, most people in this world are going to find 2 hours of their day, and that might be watching less television, I don't know, maybe going to bed 1 hour later, waking up 1 hour earlier. If you don't find that time, you're never going to be able to create a life of time freedom. Now, it seems pretty simple when you explain it like that, but that's basically what it boils down to. If you want to create a life of time freedom, then you need to start giving some time to create that life of freedom. The second one is, I don't have the money. Well, again, we'll go back to the same analogy. If you had to find the money to start an online business, and someone had a gun to your head, and if you didn't find the money, they'll pull the trigger, I guarantee you, most people in this world will find the money to start an online business. And, we're not talking a ridiculous amount of money here. It's actually a fraction of what it costs to start a traditional business where you've got premises. You might, whether you purchase or you lease a premises, you need staff, you need inventory, you need a complete setup office, you need vehicles in some instances. Now, starting an online business is actually a fraction of all that cost. And, if you can't find the money to start an online business to give you financial freedom, well, you need to start asking yourself why. And most people can do that. The next one is, I don't have the technical ability to start or create an online business. And that's where the SFM really comes in. Now, you've probably heard me say this before, but when I started with the SFM, I had basically zero technical skills. And by going through all the training, getting onto the webinars, getting hooked up with the community, asking questions, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Now, the same goes for you, the same applies. If you really want to start an online business and you don't have the skills to do that, that's fine, because most people don't. But that's why I promote the SFM. It's because it actually teaches you the fundamentals, the basics, and once you get all that down pat, it teaches you the advanced stuff on online business. What's the other one that a lot of people ask me? And that is, I've got responsibilities, I've got kids, and I can't do this for this or that reason. Now, a lot of people that get into the SFM that do have kids tell me that the reason they started with the SFM is to give their kids a better life. And that's definitely one of the driving factors that got me into the SFM. I want to be able to spend more time with my son. We've actually got another baby on the way. And once all that happens, 2 kids, I want to be able to help my wife. I want to be able to support her. I want to see my kids grow up. I want them to grow up with the best opportunities and the best of everything that I can possibly give them. And the the SFM is allowing me to do that now. I'm able to spend the time with them that I want. I'm able to, give them the things that they want and need. And, if you say, I can't do this because of my kids, well, maybe think of it in a different way. You need to be saying, I need to do this because of my kids, to give them everything that they want and they need. It's just another way of looking at things, and it's about changing your mindset about how you think about things, your thought process. Look at things in a positive manner rather than always in a negative manner. And the last point I wanted to touch on was I'm just feeling, people say I'm feeling fear and anxiety about starting an online business. 100% natural. That is completely natural. And I went through that as well. But what I can say is the beauty about facing your fears and feeling a bit uncertain is you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And when we step outside of our comfort zone, we're actually growing. So let's imagine you always kept doing the same old thing. You never stood out of your comfort zone. You just never put yourself out there. You'd just be stuck doing the same old thing forever and ever. Whereas if you go and face your fears head on and check out things that you're a little bit uncertain about, well, the end result of that is you grow your comfort zone. Your comfort zone becomes larger, and you start feeling comfortable doing things that you wouldn't normally do because they then start to become normal. It's completely fine if you're feeling that way. It's actually a good thing, because our bodies the human body is actually programmed to feel fear and to resist things that make us feel uncomfortable. And that's a primal instinct that every human has, and it served us well for millions and millions of years. Excuse me, my headphones are stuck on the fence here. It served us well for millions of years, but in today's, digital world, it really doesn't apply anymore. It's something that doesn't need to apply to anyone these days, because we have so much information out there to make an informed decision about things. If you're feeling fear, if you're feeling anxiety, or just a bit of uncertainty around this whole online business thing, well, all I could say is step outside your comfort zone, give it a shot, and if it's not for you, completely fine. You get your money back. But if it is for you, and you really see the opportunity, as I did, in this system, then give it your best shot, because I'm telling you, if you really give it your best shot, it is going to transform your entire life. So that's pretty much from me today. If you haven't already gathered, I'm on the farm. I've been here for about a week and a half now. I've got a few things to do on the farm today, but I'll go and enjoy this day. You enjoy yours, and I really hope that helped you. If you've got any questions, again, you know where to find me. You've got my email address. If you want to hook up a call with me, pop me an email. We can have a chat over Skype, Zoom, whatever's going to suit you best. And I really look forward to meeting you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.